You know, I really like this image, and when it was shot, the colors seemed so vibrant that day, but they don't in this photo. And I need to bump up the saturation, not the sharpness, anything like that. I need more saturated values. We do have a preset called Use Saturation and Brightness, and we could use that. It might work. I want to do this a little bit differently. I want to actually use curves to make this happen, but we have to do one thing. We have to change the image's color space from RGB. Before we go to curves, go up to the word image, mode, and go over to LAB color. 3-channel color, lightness, AB channels. Now make a curves adjustment layer. Let's make that a little bit bigger so we can see that easy. There we go. Lightness, don't do anything. We've got lightness A and B. A and B are the colors. Go to A. I want you to move the black point in toward the histogram, but not that far. I want you to bring it back. Let's bring it back one grid point to about there. We need to visually match it up on the other side. So we're about halfway through a grid point here. We'd need to move the white one to here. We need to balance them out, and we'll get to about there. Do the same thing to B. Again, we'll bring it in, try to match them out, and we'll bring this one in over here. About the same, really. Notice the richness of the colors that are beginning to come out. Now, I think it's too blue. I need to eliminate some of that, so now I'm back to a visual mode. Go into the B channel, that's blue and yellow. We're going to take our black slider, which is actually controlling the blue side, and we're going to move it back a little bit. As you can see, what that's doing is it's taking out some of that intense blue, but it's still leaving a lot of the intense saturation values in the reds, which is part of the A channel. Working and changing saturation in an image with curves is actually the best way to do it, in my opinion, but the image has to be changed into the LAB mode. Once this is done, you can change it back to RGB, but it does give you some fantastic results. I mean, look at the difference between the two. Pretty cool.